Busy cocksucker.
Man, lettuce done cooked up a classic.
Shit, it was straight to the sides on this one.
I don't like liquor, but I used to bar hop. I was down bad dropping bars in a pop. Now I get a bag, all I sip is walk. Ice pack on thighs, cause bitch I got a knot.
It's the I never played sports, but I'm a consumer, so here's my opinion show.
Caught him in a back lot, try to
Your
drop
host,
top. Let they block slip,
Bro
they got a
Izzy.
50 in his Glock. So
NROA.
we gon' have to use a mop. The ops go slap. I'm thinking not. They be playing with 22.
Yo. That's hot. What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the show. Here for another week. We had a little hiatus, man. You know, life kicks in sometimes, but you know what I mean? A lot of sports news has been happening in the meantime and in between time. The March Madness is wrapped up, both men and women's. Baseball season kicked off with a bang. Cincinnati Reds doing great. And we are fast approaching the NFL draft, and the NBA playoffs have, not necessarily started to play in. It's actually in progress as we speak. But how you doing, Ron?
Good, man. It's WrestleMania weekend.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a big wrestling fan, so I'm looking forward to night 1, night 2 of WrestleMania. It's been, compared to past WrestleManias, it's not, the build hasn't been as great. You know, for those who don't know, WrestleMania is like wrestling Super Bowl. So I'm excited for that this weekend. I'm excited to try to get around and watch some more of these sports, and I'm really excited for the draft in 2 weeks. So I can't wait till we get to that episode. That's really what I'm waiting for,
Yes, the draft is that's what I'm looking forward to. You know, I'm as you know, I'm a big NBA person too. And I'm looking forward to these playoffs as a Cavs fan. Never really was a James Harden guy. Even though I did root for James Harden in the years in which I wanted him to beat the Warriors and shit when he was with the Rockets. But never been a James Harden guy, but I'm definitely a Cavs fan. And I want him to break the curse this playoff. This gonna be this first round is gonna be ain't gonna be easy, man. Like, it's fucked up because we play the Hawks, and we just had them to I would say what 2 of the last 4 games that they played was against the Hawks, and they went 1-1 against them.
Right now, according to the bracket, they got the Cavs playing the Raptors.
Oh, it is the Raptors. I forgot it was the Hawks at first, and then it's the Raptors. Oh, it was because.
Oh, draft is next week, by the way.
Seeding happening and all that stuff. So, that makes it even better. Because the Raptors ain't. I'm not too worried about the Raptors, but that could be something scary because I wasn't worried about the Knicks and I wasn't worried about the Pacers. And then look at that. So, but NBA playoffs, I'm definitely looking forward to. I want to see what Brown do too, as a 40-plus-year-old man myself. You know what I mean?
A lot of exciting matchups as I sit here and look at the bracket, the updated bracket. The Nuggets and the Timberwolves are going to be a great series. It sucks that somebody's going to be getting knocked out of that first round.
That's the playoffs, baby.
It's the playoffs. Spurs get the winner of the play-in game between the Suns and the Blazers. They should beat whoever wins that.
The Suns and the Blazers already played, and the Blazers won that game.
All right, so they play the Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs when they get them the fuck up out of here. You know what time it is. As a resident Spurs fan, I'm looking to see a team who hasn't been tested in the playoffs to see what they're going to do in the playoffs. They're my favorite to win it all. But you can't. We're going to see if they can play on the run. If they can put it together in real time in the playoffs with all the hoopla and the hype behind them. And that's going to be the most exciting part because one of my favorite things about the NBA playoffs is watching teams and individual players start to put it together in real time. That's the same thing about the NFL playoffs or most playoffs in any sport is where that's where the team actually matters. The role players step up. The coaches have got to coach at a higher level. The star players have got to play at a more higher level, and you just see what happens from there. And
That's one thing about the NBA playoffs that I do like because some people have they one playoff run that where they shine for one good playoff and then they never do it again. I'm waiting for Donovan Mitchell to get back to that because Donovan's playoff shining was in the bubble when him and when they was going against Denver when he was with Utah and shit. I think that was his best playoff run. He had about 3 50-point games that playoff run, and ever since then he ain't got back to that. But just like Halliburton, I don't think Halliburton will ever do what he did last season again. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say again, but they ain't going. No, man, this nigga ain't gonna take. That's not happening again, man. That was a fluke thing, man. Look at me hating on the Pacers, but
right, they ain't even in.
exactly, exactly.
How you ain't from outside the club? You can't get in. There's some other intriguing matches I see on here. I'm just ready to see the whole playoffs as a totality. I want the Hornets to get in because I want the Hornets to get in because they're just like
the Hornets in. The Hornets in. They won yesterday,
but they got to win one more, right?
No, the Heat got to win. The Heat got to play. The winner of that game automatically in. The loser got to play the winner of the play in the game that's happening right now. Hold on.
Yeah, so they got to win one more. The Hornets got to win one more to get in.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so the advantage of being a 7 and 8 seed play in is that you win and you're in. The disadvantage of being a 9 or a 10 is
you got to win twice.
You got to win twice. You
no,
lose,
the Hornets
you're
about
out.
to lose because they can't beat they can't beat the Sixers or the fucking Magic. For real. On some playoff shit,
I want the Sixers to get in.
The Sixers and the Magic, both playoff teams in the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that the Magic was in there. Yeah, both them teams in the past 2-3 years, in recent memory, have been in the playoffs. The Charlotte Hornets have not. These teams are playoff tested. Tyrese Maxey. And I don't even know if Embiid is healthy and playing right now. He's been a non-factor this year whatsoever. I haven't heard Joel Embiid's name at all this season. But still, them playoff tested teams, they know how to play in the playoffs. The Magic, Banchero or Bonquero, whatever the fuck that dude is, look like Jackson.
Inside joke.
But Banchero, you know what I'm saying? You're a pretty decent player, and they got that, what's the other dude on the Magic got some funny looking niggas on their team. But they do them some Muppet looking niggas. Niggas look like Muppets. But yeah, they playoff tested and Melo or what's it, LaMelo? That nigga ain't beating them niggas.
Yeah, so that game is on right now.
LaMelo ain't fucking with them. Who else is on the Hornets besides LaMelo? I know somebody else is on there. Like, was it Malik Monk? No, it ain't Malik Monk. It's
Oh my God! Like, come on, man.
Who is on the Hornets besides LaMelo, man? It's got to be somebody else of note. Oh, it's my man who used to play for Boston. The light skinned dude, Grant. I forgot his name, but yeah, he was a pretty decent player for Boston. I don't know what he's doing in Charlotte right now. But
Spurs go. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, whatever. Cavs.
First round exit.
Nah, man. Listen, man. Beehive. 3 Cavs and 5. Nigga, I wasn't trying to. I don't know how to do it.
Just remember, if they play the Knicks, then you gotta invite our buddy Paul on the show, so y'all can have y'all 1v1. Knicks versus Cavs.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. Until these most recent playoff years, The Knicks have been my second favorite team in basketball because they've never went up against the Cavs or shit in the playoffs like that. So I ain't never really had to root like on some old. I got to pick my number one team against my number two team. So I've had to do that. Last year, the year before last, the Knicks beat us in the playoffs. And then last year, I wanted to play the Knicks in the playoffs. We didn't get past the fucking Pacers. And then the Pacers beat the Knicks. I was waiting for that matchup.
Beat them in 7?
Huh?
Beat them in 7 or 6?
The Pacers beat the Knicks?
Yeah. I thought that was in 7, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I don't know. I think it was in 6.
All we know is that they didn't. All we know is they lost.
But fuck the Pacers, though. That's how I feel.
But they ain't in the playoffs. So you ain't got to worry about them.
I mean, the Pacers are close, so you would think that they would be my second favorite team. But fuck the Pacers, man. I don't like the Pacers. I've never really been a Pacers fan. It ain't because I was a Reggie Miller guy. Like,
I was never a fan of Reggie Miller.
No, I used to like Reggie Miller. I ain't gonna even lie. I didn't like the choking shit, and that's why I don't like Halliburton because he's a dick rider. That's how I feel. Nigga, do your own shit, dick riding ass nigga.
We just talked about this the other day. Imitation is a form of flattery.
But dick riding is dick riding, nigga. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. That's why I already all that good shit. But dick riding is dick riding, nigga. Would he have listen? This I would consider it imitation or like, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to imitate the great Reggie Miller if Reggie Miller wasn't there. He did that and pointed at Reggie Miller. Like, look, Reggie, I'm doing this. Nigga, get your dick riding ass out. Nigga, come on now.
What about Jason Tatum?
Reggie don't fuck with you. No, Jason Tatum a whole ass nigga too in my eyes. Because he ain't original at all.
Anything is possible.
Come on, be original, nigga. Have your own feelings.
See, that's why you need to fuck with the Spurs and fuck with Wemby, bro. Listen, we trying to restore the feeling out here.
Jason Tatum would have been like, Cleveland, this is for you, nigga. You in Boston, nigga. Shut up.
Fuck with them Spurs, bro. We trying to bring ethical basketball back.
I can't stand the Celtics, though. I'm a Celtics hater. You
Me
would
too.
think that I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan. So I watch Lakers. And my biggest fear, and it would be awesome at the same time too, is that the Cavs have to go up against LeBron and the Lakers. You know what I mean, for the championship.
If that happened, that would be the most unlikely.
I don't know if
NBA Finals of like the last 10 years.
Exactly, but it would also, and people would say it's scripted. Absolutely,
they would say it was scripted if it's Cleveland versus
because you know
LeBron,
they would say the narrative would be if Bron wins this championship. He's out of here after this, right? Like, Bron win one more championship.
He's definitely gone.
He's definitely gone. Now, and let it be against Cleveland.
There's no way they could even win that series if they got there if they didn't have Luka. They need Luka to if they for them to even get to the finals.
I think that would
they
be great.
need Luka.
I think that would be great and sad. I would be heartbroken as a Cavs fan. As a LeBron fan, I would be happy as fuck, and I feel like Bron would be bawling his eyes out.
Could you imagine? It'd be him and Luka crying.
I can't see. I don't think Luka would cry. I don't think Luka would.
Luka would definitely cry.
I don't think Luka would give no fucks.
He ain't Jokic.
I don't think Luka care like that. I don't think none of these foreign players care about the NBA championship like American.
Yeah,
players.
right.
I don't think
crazy.
So. I don't
Wemby
think so.
want that ring, dog.
Wemby want that ring. Because he wants to hurt American players because of the motherfucking whatchamacallit.
They want to be the top dog. They want to win. They want to win.
They want to stop Americans from winning that shit. He wants the Americans on his team to win, and that's it. He want to hurt everybody else. And ain't none of them niggas that's on his team was on the American Olympic team. So
there is no person.
He has no animal with them.
There is no basketball player who don't give a fuck about winning no championships more than Jokic, though.
Exactly.
When he won his last one, he was like, "Oh, I'm going home."
I feel like Luka is more Jokic than he is Wemby.
Luka dead ass is crying if they win a championship, though.
I don't think so.
Him and LeBron arm in arm, I can see it. I can see him saying, "I played with the legend LeBron."
I can see Austin Rivers crying.
Of course, he gonna cry.
Austin Rivers seemed like a heartless motherfucker to me, man.
He don't pull no punches.
He seems
He
like
keep it
he
G
seem-
real
he
all the
seems
way
like
through.
a conservative, heartless fuck. Like I mean, like a guy that got guns in his house. He wants you to see him, like type guy. That's the type of guy I think I was like, cause he just got that face. But anyway, that's enough about basketball right now, man. Let's move on to football, bro.
Draft is next week, as I was corrected. Thank you to my guy Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. My schedule's been so messed up, so I've been off. But knowing that it's a week away,
Hey, hold on, where is the draft? It's in Pittsburgh. Okay, all right.
Shittsburg, as we like to call it. But
I was like, it's in Indianapolis. We should ride up there, but that was last year, right?
yes.
Okay.
And Combine's there every year, so like if we ever want to go
Fuck
to the
the
combine,
Combine.
we can straight go up there. But that's like a 3-day. That's a 3-day thing, but it is fun for kids to go to. I've looked at it many years, and one of these years, I'm definitely gonna take my youth up there.
I mean, it'd be good.
Youngins want to run the 40.
Going
dog.
to the combine be like going to watch like 2-a-days and shit.
Yeah, we've done that before too. We don't went to when they open
That's
up the
for children.
stadium. Yeah, it's for they bring the kids in. It's the basically like it's like having something on in the background while you kicking it. Like we went a couple years ago when the Bengals opened up the stadium for practice.
Yeah.
And we were just kicking it the whole time, having a good
And
time.
from what I've noticed, you bring your sports fan child, right?
Yes.
Your child that's into sports. They watching the practice super hard, right? And unless you a super duper sports guy, you ain't really paying attention to practice like that. Like you might see a couple good plays, you be like, "Oh, like everybody do that." When something
Only the sickos
spectacular
like
happen-
me. Only the sickos like me go up there and I'm watching practice like.
No, niggas up here.
Where
writing shit down
the
and
rookies
shit.
at?
Yeah.
What they looking like? That's me.
Nah,
That's me.
man. It's like you said, it's an adult kick it spot.
Yeah.
That you can't really get fucked up at. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like going to your kids like practice when they play ball. Like you go there, you watch the practice, you watching the practice, but the practice isn't contingent on you watching the practice.
Is
right?
the combine free for the public?
Yeah, I believe you just gotta get tickets for it. As long as you register and get your tickets in
So you
time.
gotta register and get a
Yeah,
tickets online.
yeah. Once you register and get your tickets online, you can go
and
for
you
free.
know scalping motherfuckers out there. It's Indianapolis.
Of course, because they're gonna be gone. They're usually gone like way before the combine happens. So like once they have like a little window that they open up and they say, hey, go ahead and register for the combine tickets, and then you get those, and then you got to pick which day you want to go. Which most people you just try to you just want. Most people want, like for my son, he wants to go on quarterback day. He wants to go on wide receiver day. So I'll have to figure out how to get him there on wide receiver day and quarterback day, which are the two of the biggest days. And for me, I personally like to see the secondary and the D lineman and the offensive lineman. So essentially, I would have to go all the days to see everything that we want to see. And then they got I heard they had a little kid setup up there where like you could run the 40 and stuff like that. So he wants to do that, and he wants me to run the 40, and I don't want to die, but I will do it.
You better combine before that shit in practice.
Very stretch, most importantly.
Boy. Man, listen, I'm learning. Listen, I just doing this shit, man. I'm so sore right now. But yeah, man, yeah, you gotta. At our age, it's definitely.
You gotta conserve your energy. That's for sure. You gotta. Yeah, we're not no spring chickens. That's for sure too.
So, one thing that's on my mind is this Shador, Deshaun Watson thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, who do you think deserves the job of starting quarterback?
Nobody.
Out of the two, though, I'm just saying, like
neither one of them.
We don't have a choice here. This is all we have. Is Deshaun Watson, Mason Rudolph, or not Mason Rudolph? Who is that?
Dylan Gabriel.
Gillen Gabriel. I'm sorry. Gillen Gabriel. We got
Deshaun Watson.
Shador Sanders and Deshaun Watson, right?
Yes.
So Dylan is not getting the job.
No, he's terrible. I knew you. I wasn't feeling him last year. Like I really do try to watch every team with no bias, and I'm like he doesn't have the arm power to rip those throws like he needs to. Like when you're trying to throw everything like with touch and all that, and your accuracy is not that great anyway, it's gonna show up in the NFL because them DBs close so fast. Like a wide open throw can turn into an interception real quick if you're not throwing it on time and accurately. So when it comes to that, I mean, I think that they'll try to get. They're trying their best to salvage whatever they can get out of Deshaun Watson because of that contract, and they haven't nowhere near recouped on that contract that they gave him. So I feel like they're gonna try to give him every chance to start next year, regardless of who starts. I don't think that they will start the whole season, so it doesn't even really matter. Like whoever starts will be bad enough for them to be right back in purgatory again because the Browns have so many holes. Like,
my question is, now I think that, like you said, and this is why I think that Deshaun deserves to start over Shador. First of all, he's a better quarterback.
but he ain't. How do you know that he ain't played? He ain't played in like
Shador,
like 2 or 3 seasons.
Deshaun Watson at 50% is a better quarterback than than Shador Sanders.
You may not be wrong.
My personal opinion. That's my opinion. Now, I'm not an expert on all these. I'm not watching no John Gruden film and shit. You know what I mean? I can't see it like that. But from the naked eye and remembering listen, I remember that playoff game like it was yesterday. I think that's still the greatest back and forth Patrick Mahomes ever had in the playoff game.
That still was an ass whooping in the end, though.
I mean, yeah. Hold on, wasn't Houston winning at first?
They was up. I want to say 17-3, 17-0. Whatever it was, like that first Mahomes run, they were really playing like the NFL version of Golden State Warriors because they were erasing leads so fast. It may have even been 24-0. I don't even know.
It was that whole playoff run.
Yeah, they just erased leads in the blink of an eye. Like deficits. Let me put it that way. Erased deficits.
But at the end of the day,
they would just come back out of nowhere and just go crazy.
At the end of the day, I still remember Deshaun Watson as a good quarterback.
A good quarterback would have won that game. I'm just saying.
A legendary great quarterback would have won that game. A Super Bowl caliber quarterback would have won that game. I'm not saying that Deshaun Watson
Burrow.
is that. I'm saying Deshaun Watson is a playoff caliber quarterback.
He ain't been a playoff caliber quarterback in 5 years.
He's more wins than Shador.
Your point still stands that he does look better than Shador when he plays, but it ain't by much. And like I said, because of the money involved and the investment in him, they're going to give him every chance to start. But even if he does start, I do believe that he's not going to start the entire season. He's going to get benched at some point. Because, like, you can only hope for the old Deshaun Watson to come back for so long. And they can't afford to cut him. So, like, they're screwed. And they made us say fuck it and go get, like, a Kirk Cousins or somebody out there. Right? Hold on. Didn't Kirk Cousins go somewhere?
No. I don't know. I don't think Kirk Cousins. No, Kirk Cousins was to the Raiders.
Yeah, he went to the Raiders. You're right. And so, man, you know, with the draft coming up, it's going to be interesting to see how many teams are going to fill some things in the first, second round. Later on in these rounds, there's players on the go. Dexter Lawrence is wanting to get traded. Does that happen between now and next week? Does it happen on draft night? One thing that I'm really interested in seeing is how many people are going to try to trade to get into the top 10 to get some of these marquee players in a draft where it doesn't feel like there's a lot of marquee players, but a lot of good role players or a lot of guys with a lot of potential that can be great. I'm really curious to see who's going to be thirsty enough to move up in the top 5 to get them a Ruben Bain, get them a David Bailey, get them a Reese or somebody like that if it's available. And what teams actually in the top 5 are willing to trade back? Because some of them do probably could use trading back and getting the picks to build assets. But I'm very curious about the trades. See who's going to try to get in there. As a Bengals fan, knowing that the Bengals don't really like to move up a whole lot, but have the tendency to kind of move back in the draft, I don't want them to trade back unless they're trading back to like 11 or 12, and it's going to get them a couple of extra picks. I'm cool with that. But as far as like being in the top 10 almost gives you, being in the top 10 gives you the best chance to get a blue chip player. Mm-hmm. And for a team that needs blue chip players, I want the Bengals to stay put and take the best player on the board available. Now, because I have a feeling that these corners are going to be out of here real quick. There's 2, McCoy and Delane. I can't see Kansas City not taking one of them unless there's a pass rusher available. So they're going to take one of those corners. They don't have McDuffie anymore. They don't have their other corner. They can use a corner in the cornerback room, and I don't think they want to wait until pick 20, whatever it is that they have later on in the first. I don't think they want to wait that long to get a corner. Take one of the marquee corners now, which puts the Bengals in the predicament because if we go in the top 10 and we see Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, David Bailey, Jeremiah Love, Ruben Bain, if all of them are gone before 10, then I'm worried about if the Bengals actually are going to trade back. Now, there's players they could take instead. I mean, you could take this is a really good safety draft. So the onus of needing a safety in the first round, if you miss out on Downs or Thiemann, you can live with that because you can still get another good safety later on in the draft. All I want is to see my team get the best player available that's going to come in day one, in camp, week one, and contribute. The last rookie that the Bengals got that came in, first round pick, that came in right off the bat and contributed from game one was Jamar Chase. Yeah. Because if you remember, Amarius Mims didn't start when they got drafted. Mm-hmm. They have Trent Brown in front of him. Trent Brown tore his ACL. Then Mims had to start like week 3, week 4, if I remember. Like, so if you go to that, T. Higgins started week 1 when he got drafted in 2020. And he was a second round pick, though. But like Joe and Jamar are the last two to get drafted in the first round and be immediate impact starters week 1. Not even Dax Hill, because I don't even remember if Dax Hill even started. And if he did, he started at safety. And I don't think actually, matter of fact, he didn't start when he got drafted. Miles Murphy didn't start when he got drafted. Like we just said, Amarius Mims, that's 3 draft picks right there. All first-round picks. Shamar Stewart, he didn't start.
Yeah.
So that's 4 draft picks. Now, I think that's pretty much 4 in a row where you drafted a first-round guy and he's not starting day one. So for me, as a Bengals fan, I don't really mind who they get as long as they are a day one contributor and have the kind of impact that Joe Burrow did when he started week 1, even though they lost that game, and how Jamar Chase started his one when he started in 2021, and we got the win in overtime versus the Vikings. The reason I remember that game so well, that was my birthday. So, but
what I remember about when Jamar came, besides what he said at the draft, which he damn near did.
He said he's gonna break every Bengals record that we ever had.
I'll never forget that shit. I was like, that was big talk, little nigga. I remember thinking that shit. Like, that was big talk, motherfucker.
He done broke them all already.
That's what I'm saying. He almost did it already.
I don't even know what's left to break for him. He has most receptions in a season, I'm pretty sure. And if he doesn't, he's very, very close because it's either him or Hush that has most in the season. He did Triple Crown already. Mm-hmm. I think he had the most receiving yards for a rookie, most receiving yards in Bengals history for a season, most touchdowns for a season. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's done it all. And one thing I love about Jamar is that he doesn't really get hurt.
And all he got to break down was what, career touchdowns and career yards?
Career touchdowns and career yards. And I'm pretty sure he ain't far from breaking them already. He's in it's 2026, so he's in season 6 already. Damn. He's in the 6th season. Joe Burrow's going to be 30 this year. Damn. Like, cause Joe's an older draft pick. Joe's supposed to be in 25.
It's happening so fast, Lord.
These windows come and go, baby. These windows open and close
I can't believe that. No. Man, this era, man.
See, 21, 22?
We halfway through.
And they know that.
The Joe Burrow era, nigga, already. That's fucked up to think about.
Like, and you have to remember...
No
quarterback. Let me give you some more sobering news. No quarterback who's made the Super Bowl in their second season and lost has ever made it back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want Joe to be Dan Marino 2.0, nigga.
Me neither.
You have to break the curse, my dude.
And all they need to do is get in the playoffs because he is one of the best big-time quarterbacks.
No.
When there's a big game to play, Joe elevates his level.
I can't go. I can't die without the Bengals winning a Super Bowl, bro.
Me neither, but shit, it might happen.
Fuck that. Do y'all hear me, Bengals? This has to get to them somehow. Fuck that. Do you hear me?
There's only so many teams that have never seen a Super Bowl.
Man, listen, if I die before y'all win the Super Bowl, man, I'm going to collectively in heaven or hell find Bengals fans and we going to haunt you motherfuckers. You hear me? That's what I'm saying. But anyway, y'all got to win the Super Bowl before I go, man.
But yeah, draft-wise, I'm excited to see a lot of these players. Like, the draft is one thing. For me, it's the excitement of seeing these guys play their first season. Because like every year, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get your rookie of the years, offensive and defensively. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get the guys who have that crazy year, season one, and then they fall off. You're gonna have these guys who may not be who it takes a while for them to figure it out, and then they get hot. But I love watching rookies play in the NFL, like because the speed of the game is so much faster. You gotta be better. And some players are so good coming out of college that the game was already slow for them to begin with, and they just dominate. And like when Adrian Peterson came to the NFL from Oklahoma, like he didn't skip a beat at all.
Who else was like that?
Jamar Chase.
Yeah. And Jamar Chase missed the whole season, right? Didn't he?
No, Joe missed half his rookie season.
I'm talking about Jamar Chase. Didn't play
Jamar sat out. He sat out of COVID year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sat out of football for a year.
Yeah.
Came back and was smoking shit.
That's crazy.
That's in the middle of Dropgate too. Cause remember it was Dropgate all preseason.
Exactly.
Like, all he's dropping everything. It's like I'm like, bro, he ain't played. He took the whole. He ain't played a lot of football in over a year. Like, what do you expect for him? Like he's gonna take a while for him to get back in there and get going. And once he got going, boom, like week one, I think I don't remember the stats, but he had over 100 yards receiving week one. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we knew, like, yeah, that dude is different. I'm ready to see. I want to see Fernando when the Raiders. I want to see how he played when he get to the league. Like, cause like,
why is it a foregone conclusion that the Raiders gonna pick him when they just got Kirk Cousins, right?
Because you don't pass up on quarterbacks at pick one. If the only way you do
is if you Tom Brady is a consultant on your fucking team and the owner of the Raiders, if you're not something that we don't know.
But here's the thing: if that was the case, right, they'd be trying to shop that pick. But then you had to find somebody who wants to move up to get Fernando, and I don't think there's a team that would even want to trade up to go get him.
Exactly.
So they're gonna take him.
I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. That's just I mean,
he do franchise quarterback things
in college.
Yes. But I think his brain is wired to be good in the NFL. I gotta see how that plays out. Like he has like when I watch him play, he has things that I like, right? Like I like his leadership. I like his
and he got a crew cut don't mean he's a leader, nigga.
No, watch how they play. Watch how he balances his offense. And I like how he bounces back after mistakes. That's one thing that I'm always a big fan of when it comes to a quarterback is can you bounce back after throwing an interception? Can you bounce back after a fumble? Can you bounce back after making a mistake in a game? And there's a lot of times, like especially in the Natty.
Damn, it hurt, man.
In the Natty, he was going ham like that. Remember the touchdown, the scramble touchdown, fighting for the extra yard and all that. That's the kind of stuff you like to see your quarterback do. Now, my question is, you ain't gonna have a great surrounding in Vegas on offense. You ain't got a whole lot of offensive playmakers, but you got Bowers and you got Genty, and then they could draft a receiver. They probably should draft two in the draft, or at least get one in free agency and draft one. And then you put that together. They also got Madden legend Dante Thornton Jr., which is a whole nother conversation. But they got pieces over there where, like, if they put it together the right way, then they can make some noise. The AFC West had a great year last year with Kansas City not making the playoffs, Denver going on a crazy run, almost getting to the Super Bowl, probably would have gotten there had Bo Nix played. The Chargers made the playoffs, and the Raiders were rebuilding. So, like, you're walking into an AFC West. Yeah,
I forgot Bo, but what he tore his ACL?
He broke his ankle.
He did. That nigga played on a broken
ankle. Broke it in OT. Like, bro, and you can't tell me if he don't play the next week in that snow game, they don't beat Denver. I mean, they don't beat New England because like they would have beat them for sure. They almost beat them anyway.
That's a fact.
Like, and Denver would have fared a lot better against Seattle than New England did because with Bo Nix you get that mobility. You know what I'm saying? He can roll out of the pocket and make throws. And you got Sean Payton, one of the best offensive play callers in NFL history. So they still would have got beat, but they'd have gave Seattle a better fight than New England. I'm a firm believer of that. Like it was one of the weird playoff years, and so that's what I'm saying. Like next year, that's why I said this draft is important for a lot of AFC teams because everybody was taking L's last year. Like all the powerhouses were all bad. None of the top name quarterbacks made it to the AFC Championship at all. None of them made it. So Allen didn't make it. Burrow didn't make it. Lamar didn't make it. Mahomes didn't make it. He hurt. He coming back. He rehabbing. Like Herbert didn't make it.
The same.
You know what I'm saying? Herbert didn't make it. So you got a whole bunch of AFC teams trying to hit this draft, kill free agency, and jump and get right back in the mix next season. Because like, everybody looking at next season is like up for grabs. On the AFC side, you should be, because we don't know who's gonna be good next year. Like people make moves, and you can just I can really say we don't know if any of the traditional AFC powerhouses are going to be. We don't know how good or bad they're going to be because they all have a lot of questions around them. So like the draft is important. You want to get you some starters. You want to get you some players that can make a difference. Because these people like these big old contracts is getting these rosters looking a little light. You gotta get these rosters ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Play seasons and stay healthy and shit. You know.
Yeah, what's our schedule looking like? I forgot.
It's all right. We got the NFC South, and I believe the AFC East. I think, but I could be wrong. I can always look, but I'm not looking.
Yeah.
We're pushing misinformation.
We gotta start off strong again this year and keep Burrow healthy.
Yeah, because he got hurt week 2.
Yep.
Tough.
Hurt week 2.
Listen.
Then we had Browning for a couple of weeks.
Browning was terrible.
Yeah. Then we brought in
We traded for
Flacco.
And Flacco stabilized everything on offense just to expose that the defense was generationally bad.
No.
And by the time Joe came back, there was no margin for error. And if anybody watches Joe Burrow can attest to this. He's gonna have one of them. He's gonna have one of them games. Every quarterback has one of them games, but he gonna give you a. He got a 4 interception game on deck. Like he always has at least one of those games.
That game hurt my heart, man. I was thinking about that shit when you talked about a quarterback that can bounce back from an interception. I thought about that game. I was watching that shit with Lisa.
The Bills game, man, and I'm thinking we finna go score.
I remember when he threw that pick. Did he throw the pick 6 first?
The pick 6 was first when Benford jumped out the air and got it.
I told Lisa, I was like,
damn,
do you think that means something to Joe fucking Burrow? I said, this is Joe motherfucking Burrow right here. I said, he about to go right here on this next drive and in the first
because he normally does.
In the first throw, this nigga said,
it was a bounce. It bounced off somebody's hands.
I was like, no.
I'm like, you got the bad one and you got the unfortunate one.
Man, that shit hurt, bro. I was like, oh.
But he's done that before. We played the Bears.
I watched games with Joe's threw 3-4 interceptions.
And they be in a row.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like three straight possessions, 3 straight picks. And you'd be like, and that'd be the most unbelievable interceptions you ever seen. Like one like one of one plays. Like I remember they played the Bears in 21, and I think Roquan was still a Bear. Straight pick 6, bow. I'm like, what in the world? And then he threw another pick right after that. And then after that pick, he threw like 2. He threw like a bomb touchdown, like another touchdown, but we was too far behind. But like the point is, he has a game like that, at least one game every year where he just like it just implodes for him. It's really weird. They're really weird ass games. You know what I'm saying? But they always end up being close losses because he get mad because it happened. He come back, but it's too late. So like with the Bills game, like they dominated that entire game up until that point.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bills needed that to win that game, and that was just how the Bills were all year. They needed stuff to happen for them to win games. And then when it didn't happen for them, they lost. So there you go.
Well, we've had a great show today, man. We've been rambling and rambling, man. We've been. I had to look at the time. I'm like, oh man, we went over our little limit here.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the first for us, man. But yeah, man, you never know, man. As the season goes on and as football season draws nearer, the shows may get longer and more intense. Especially once Carday get here for us to talk that Steeler bullshit.
We're not subscribing to the Steeler agenda this year.
I mean, it's gonna be funny. I can't wait. It's gonna be funny. I'm telling you,
they're one of those teams. Like, but you gotta understand, this is gonna be the first time we've seen them without Mike Tomlin.
Exactly. Oh man, listen.
And forever, and it's gonna be Mike McCarthy too.
Man,
like, bro,
if they win, I'm gonna be pissed. If they end up being better than they were with Mike Tomlin, I'm gonna be.
But Mike McCarthy, I don't think that they can because
of course not. I mean, not this season, of course.
Mike McCarthy's the same kind of coach. He a 500 coach. They'll be 10-7.
They ain't got a quarterback yet, so we can't talk about. But I can't wait till
I've watched the Steelers sleepwalk to 10-7, so I have no choice but to believe that they'll just sleepwalk to 10-7 again.
Yeah, once they get here, then everything gonna be it's gonna be a whole lot more animated. Trust me. So, thanks everybody for tuning in again to yet another episode of the I Never Played Sports, but I'm a consumer, so here's my opinion show.
You know it.
We'll see you guys next time. Like I said, man, we ain't got no schedule yet. But once we do, we're going to post it up, and it's going to be iggity awesome. Ifri. Oh, man, damn, I just showed my age.
Yeah, you did, man.
But hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.
Out.